So 3 months ago, I made a video talking about why Genesis terminals will pump and why you should invest in them. And to be 100% honest, it did, as you can see here, right? Basically a 2x increase in price, which is absolutely wild. And this has got people like totally confused. From Titan Hollow CS, what are the odds that people are mistaking Genesis terminal with the Dead Hand terminal? Because they look really similar. And why are people buying into the Genesis terminal? I'm pretty sure nothing has changed. And it's also outperformed the recoil case, which is now the case that's in the discontinued drop pool. See, 50, still really good, up to 81, but like, you know, a Genesis terminal, everyone knows that this is shit, you know what I mean? People paid nothing for it because it was worth nothing. But now, all of a sudden, the prices are crazy. Now, why is this the case? Well, we have a bunch of theories, and we're going to be going through all of them and understanding why exactly. See, even I Am Germ, Genesis terminals are spiked up in price, don't really have a great reason why. Everyone realizes that cases are gone and terminals are here to stay. Genesis terminals is the first of its kind, and people might be holding it for long-term investments, which still makes no sense because it's an active dropping case. I mean, terminal. People might think that Valve might add golds to it or change the fundamentals of terminals, making it cheaper to buy skins or something, but I'm pretty sure it actually hasn't changed whatsoever. Prove me if I'm wrong, I'll stand corrected, but I don't think they've changed the probabilities or the chances of getting golds or, reds or like more profit, like making the items cheaper to purchase. And the reds in the Genesis terminal do not go up to any golds, because obviously there's no golds for the collection. If people seriously think that golds are going to be added to a case that came out without any golds, I think that they're crazy, and that's definitely not the case. I don't feel like that's why people are investing in it, or why the price is spiked up so much. And again, like I previously mentioned, people might be accidentally buying Genesis terminals instead of Dead Hand terminals, which again, like, I suppose maybe a couple hundred may have been bought because of that, but there have been tens of thousands of Genesis terminals purchased in this time period. No way every single purchase was because of that. That literally makes no sense. And another idea, which is most likely for the initial pump, was because people may have thought terminals were discontinued from the drop pool, which again, like, it makes no sense. This is data from the bot farmers to prove that that is not the case. And when the sealed Genesis terminal released, it had a 30% increase, or 40%, correct me if I'm wrong, from the drop pool, just to, you know, bump up the amount of terminals. They might do that later for Dead Hand terminals. And obviously these aren't accurate results because one's just been added in and one's been removed. But if people thought that Genesis terminals got removed, maybe that, you know, caused the initial pump. You know, once it gets removed, once the Dead Hand terminals got announced, we didn't really know which case got removed. We thought it was the recoil case because that makes the most sense, and it turned out to be true. But until you actually have the evidence put in front of you, you don't really actually know. So it could have been dreams and nightmares as well, because technically that's the oldest case, but obviously everyone knows that makes Valve the most money. And once it spikes up, I suppose that sort of like snowballs, and everyone else just gets, you know, sucked into the speculation or hype or whatever this is. So on an investment standpoint, what should you do? Well, I did tell everyone to buy around like 60 to 40 cents Australian per terminal. Hold on for about a couple more days until all the purchases from this area have got their trade hold removed, and it's probably gonna flood right back down, probably to like the 55, 50, 60 cent range, I think, but I feel like it's probably a combination of all those things I mentioned. But if you do want to hold it as a long-term investment, yeah, wait a couple days and hold it. But it is the second newest active drop case into the game. It's going to be here for like, you know, 1 or 2 more years so in the active drop pool, so I don't actually think it's the best case scenario to be investing anyways. And it is weird because it is like really unique in its kind, as in it's sort of like a case slash terminal, obviously, that doesn't have any golds in it, you know. But I mean, for the longevity of that, it kind of makes it worse. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe because I'm a very new channel. See you in the next video.